One of the best games of 2023 is the game between Wesley and Magnus Carlsen. So let's enjoy another chess beauty and let's enjoy this game and this video. My name is Petr Koutný and I'm going to show this chess beauty. So with white pieces this game played Wesley and with black pieces Magnus Carlsen. It was played on Champions Chess Tour Final 2023 and Magnus played g6, even bishop e7 is absolutely fine. So after g6 white played d3, h6 and h3. Maybe short castle is not bad at all, and what is interesting to see is move knight g1 following with move f4, and then this knight is coming back to knight f3. This is an interesting position, but that's another story because Wesley played move h3 and now knight h2, of course with the same plan, but first white is going to play short castle, Magnus knight f6, f4, exchange on f4 and short castle. This position doesn't look like it's going to be crazy. This position looks absolutely fine. Of course, white has slight advantage, slight edge, but that's a good position to Magnus Carlsen. But Wesley played queen d2, immediately is going to attack pawn on h6, and Magnus played king h7. Of course, g5 is not bad, but it's a little bit more danger because black's king, it's not safe like before. Okay, black came to h7 and now bishop e6, and don't be surprised, here knight g5. This is a bold sacrifice in a style of Mikhail Tal. So has a classic and solid style, but in this game he shows that he knows how to push the pieces forward when it's necessary. Is the sacrifice correct? Who knows? If not, even Carlsen can defend himself. Who cares about material? But anyway, this is a great time to watch this position because top grandmasters are going to fight like never before. Knight g5 is a check and Magnus Carlsen doesn't believe this sacrifice and he's going to take knight, and now he's playing with piece up. Maybe it's not bad to go to g8. But Magnus played knight e5 and queen f2. The plan, of course, is to play against the spin, and maybe this is the threat queen h4. So knight d7 and e5, opening more lines for attack. Amazing move, and the idea behind this move is to go knight e4 and queen h4. It's a mistake to take this pawn by a knight because here is a check and knight e4, and I believe that after a rook f6 this is a winning white's attack. You know, black's king is under fire and it's hard to believe that black's king will survive this deadly chess attack. So for this reason, Magnus Carlsen took by a pawn, and knight e4, this pin is danger, queen b6, so Magnus Carlsen immediately left this pin and check on h4. Knight h5 happened and now g4. So this position is going to be absolutely crazy, where Wesley is playing like Mikhail Tal, and it's a question if here we believe in a white's compensation or no. I have the feeling that yes, white has a compensation because he's more active and black's position is difficult, is in danger, and it's hard to defend. It's much more harder to defend than to attack, and maybe for this reason I believe in white's compensation. And what about you? What do you think about this position? Magnus took on c4. Not a great move. f5 used to be super strong. It's something like counter-attack. It's something like, hey, I'm going to beat you, and that's the best move here. But Magnus took on c4 and now on h5. So who cares about attack and counter-attacks? Looks like Wesley is going to kill black's king without any mercy, without any emotions. So what's happened? Bishop d5, of course, and knight f6. Interesting alternative is to take on g6, it's a double check, and just say here bishop f6, and I don't believe that even here Black's king has a chance to survive. Say bishop f6, rook f6, queen f6, knight f6, and here even this position is still absolutely crazy. I believe much more in White's position, say queen d7 and maybe king a1. Yes, up to material, maybe Black is not too much worse, but you know, Black's king is dead king, and for this reason this variation is a game over. But it's not far from our main game. So after bishop d5, knight f6 happened, exchange, and now queen f6. That's a final mistake. Only one chance here, it was bishop f6, but check here, check here, check here, rook f6, rook b6, with clear advantage for white, but still some fight left. What do you think about this game? Looks exciting. I hope I'm right, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. And now let's come back, because after queen f6, let's go for fourth variation. 1, queen, check, and here h6, queen f6, white is winning here. You know, one queen is something like 2 rooks, and 1 rook is more than 1 bishop. Altogether, with weak Black's king, Wesley so played his live game against Magnus Carlsen, but we are not at the end. Here is a check, and after a few more checks, here queen h7, take, and queen d7, another pawn fall down, and Magnus Carlsen is fighting. He is fighting. He is doing what he can to do, but you know, the material advantage here is huge. And you know what I'm missing? I'm missing something like strong Black's counterattack. Even he is going for some threats here after c3. That was nearly game over, but okay, Magnus is playing, and we are going to play this game till end. 2 connected pass pawns are going to forward, plus some check there, and that's beautiful position. Where even Magnus Carlsen was fighting, he lost. It was a brilliant game, and I hope that you enjoyed this game. And if yes, feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. I hope you enjoyed. And